Hello students and welcome to Standard 8 English study sessions. In today's session, we'll see textual grammar part. Last time in previous videos, we have already seen the textual part, that is the lesson whole in two parts. Part 1 and part 2, Dick Whittington and his cat. And now it's turn to take the session on textual grammar. In this lesson, there are 4 things to study, and they are alphabetical order, degrees of comparison, affixes and syllables. Now from these 4, I have already uploaded on my channel the videos related to alphabetical order and degrees of comparison separately, in which I have explained the whole concept in detail. So it will be helpful to you to understand the concept fully. So please do subscribe my channel and then watch over there the videos of alphabetical order and degrees of comparison. Now in this video we'll see affixes and syllables. What are these two concepts? We'll see in detail. First is affixes. Affixes means what? Affixes means a group of letters. Do remember, listen the words carefully. A group of letters which we add up before or after a given word. That is the root word. Group of letters is not a group of words. Do remember, group of letters which we add up before or after the root word. For example, if the word is happy, see here, word is happy. A group of letters is U, N. What is this group of letters? U and N is un. This is not a group of words, this is a group of letters, and another is ness. See here carefully. First group of letters I have given you un, and second is ness. Now the word is happy. What is the word? Happy. Now if we add this group of letters before the word happy, it becomes unhappy. The word becomes unhappy. And if we add up this group of letters after the word happy, it becomes happiness. So group of letters which we add to the given word before or after. It depends on the meaning of that given word. Now we cannot add this un after happy. Happy un, can we say this? Or ness happy, can we say this? No. So they belong to the particular place of the given word, means before or after. We cannot add up anywhere these groups of letters. Another thing is that if we take this group, that is un or ness, separately, it's a group of letters, as I said, they do not have any meaning. Do remember, is there any meaning to ness or un? Until or unless you join these letters to the given word, it does not have any meaning, and hence they should not be written separately as separate words. This is highly important rule, that these groups of letters do not have any meaning on their own, and hence they should not be written as different separate words. So that was a single rule. Now we'll see suffixes and these prefixes and suffixes from our textbook. Question number 1B. From question number 1B of our English workshop, page number 9, we'll try to see what all are the root words here. The question is given, remove the affixes and write the root words. That is prefix or suffix. Fine. Ready all? See here, first word is successful. What is the word? Let me write on the board these words so that you can understand that fully. See here, successful is the word. In this word, which can be the root word here and which can be a group of letters added to the given word. So here F-U-L, this F-U-L, that is full, it's not F-U-double-L full, do remember. It's not F-U-double-L. Many students do this mistake while writing these types of words with full. They write F-U-double-L full. It's not F-U-double-L, it's a suffix and carries only 3 letters, that is F-U-L. So this is suffix and the remaining part is the root word. Which is the root word here? Success. And which is the suffix? Suffix means what basically? Prefix and suffix. See here, prefix and suffix. Prefix means the group of letters which is added before the word. That is prefix. Suppose here is a word, this is a word. If any group is added before the word, that is called prefix, and if any group is added after the word, that is called suffix. So do remember these concepts very carefully. What is prefix? Pre only shows us that it is before. Previous. Okay. So suffix means after the word. Fine. So here in successful word, is it prefix or suffix? It's suffix, correct. Next, second word is immediately. Immediately. What can be the suffix? ly. Ly is the suffix. Immediate is the given word. Next is retrace. The root word is trace and re is applied. Now check the place of this group of letters. Again, we'll write on the board. The word is retrace. And this is the root word and this is the group of letters added. Now check out the place whether it is before or after. It's before the word and hence it is prefix. Okay, it's not a suffix. So trace is the root word, re is the prefix used. Then mouser, root word is mouse and suffix is added Next, unfriendly, fifth number. The root word is friend and here one twist is there for you. Check out here the word unfriendly. These types of words are very interesting to study. Practice this type of words. Now see unfriendly. What can be the root word in this? The root word is friend only. Friend. Then we can see something before the word and something after the word. So in this case, it's prefix also and there is one suffix also to the root word. Prefix is un, suffix is ly, li, that is li. Okay. So friend is the root word, un is prefix, li is suffix. Next word is fallen. Root word is fall, correct. Unkind. Root word is kind, good. Un is the prefix. Wooden. Root word is wood. Suffix is en, that is un. Luckily. Root word is luck. Now in this case also there is one twist. Luckily. Root word is luck. Then ILY, luckily. ly is the suffix. Now lucky, when we say lucky and then we apply ly to this word luckily. So already there is added one suffix, that is y, to the root word luck, and then one more suffix is added, that is ly. So in this case there are two suffixes. How many? Two suffixes. First is y and made the word lucky, then applied ly, made adverb form of that word, that is luckily. Okay, such cases are very interesting to study. Next is last one, belonging. The root word is belong and ing form is applied, that has made gerund, and so ing is the suffix. So this was from our textual part, question number 1b, which we have seen now. Now one more is their question, which is already in the warming up section given, that is syllables. What are syllables? We'll see now. I hope that affixes you have understood better. Now let's see the next part, that is fourth one, syllables. What are these syllables? Syllable means what? Breaking the word. Given word, a word is given and according to the pronunciation of that given word, you have to break the word. You have to split the word. Break in parts according to the pronunciation. So pronunciation of the word is highly important. If you pronounce the word correctly, you can break this word into syllables very easily. Let's see some examples of these types of words, one by one. Fine. Now the first word is I. When I see I, can I split this word in 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts? Check here. When I say I or even this I means I myself, I means I, body part. So if I break this word, I can break this word into syllables. It has 2, 3, 4 more than that. But I cannot break this. I say only I in one part only. So this word carries one syllable only. How many syllables? Only one syllable. I or I. Now next word will take mother, which is the word mother. How can we say that? Mother. Mother. How many parts? 2 parts. I have broken this word. I have split this word. Ma and the. That becomes 2 syllables. Fine. Next word is here given happiness. Check the word happiness. Try to break with proper pronunciation. See here, happiness. How can we break it? Happiness. See here, and it has been broken in 3 parts, that is 3 syllables. Fine. Next, one more word we'll take and then I will tell you how to break with the help of vowels, vowel sound. Fine, one more word we'll take, encouragement. Encouragement. Now see, how can we break encouragement? How? Encouragement. How many syllables? More than 3, that is 4 syllables. Fine. So here we have seen 1 syllable word, 2 syllables word, 3 syllables word and 4 syllables word or more than 4 syllables. How did we split this word? With the help of vowel sound. Check out here. I is a vowel. Here is only one vowel. Here this E and E is giving only one sound. I. That is one sound. So it is together I and hence it has one vowel sound. Now here when we say mother, ma and dar, this O is giving one sound, ma, and dar, when I say this E is giving one sound. So how many? 1 and 2. 2 syllables. Here in happiness, split, just mark down the word, a line, so that you can understand better. Happiness. How many parts we have made? Happiness. In first part, A is a vowel. In second part, I is a vowel. In third part, E is a vowel which gives us different sounds. So according to the vowel, we have broken the word, we have split the word in 3 parts. Happiness. 3 syllables. Here in encouragement, see again, N. Vowel is E. K. Vowel is O. Reg. Here A and G, even though there are 2 vowels, they are giving one sound only. They are giving us reg, one sound only. And mend, E vowel. This way we have split the word in 4 parts and this way this type of word carries 4 syllables. So this was syllables easy part, even though it sounds very complicated or difficult for you because you might have not heard the word before, syllable, but it's the easiest concept. Now what you have to do, you have to take the names of your friends, write them on one paper and then break them into syllables and check out how many syllables do come out from every name. We'll try? Okay, good. Now we'll see the question from our workshop section that we have to write under language study. And that is question number 5A. Check here, break the words below into syllables as shown in the first one. See here, first is shown to us belonging, be-long-ing. How many syllables? 3. Just focus here. Now I am splitting the words accordingly. Focus over there. Second word is unfriendly. Check. Unfriendly. How many syllables? 3 syllables. Unfriendly. Next, anything. Anything. How many syllables? 2. Next, difficulty. D-fi-cul-ti. How many syllables? 4. Captain. Captain. 2 syllables. Morning. Morning. 2 syllables. Citizen. Citizen. 3 syllables. Message. Message. 2 syllables. Mayor. Mayor. 2 syllables. And elected, final word, last word. Elected. 3 syllables. Elected. Okay. So this way you have to break the words into syllables and write over there in your language study section. Fine. I hope that you have understood both the concepts very well, and I am sure that you will subscribe the channel and watch other degrees of comparison and alphabetical order there, and then you will try to solve the questions on your own. Please, dear students, do not take support of any outer thing, that is digest or master key, because trust your brain, believe your brain will help you to understand everything. Fine. So for today's session Thank you very much.